Yeah, we got him. Yeah, he's like,
yeah. Okay,
He's like-
hey, Leland.
Yeah, Leland.
Yeah.
welcome to the Roger the Wild Child show. And oh my gosh, I didn't even get
Fuck it.
What?
There we go.
No!
Yes! Woo!
I can't. There we go. Yeah,
It feels like
won't be the first time.
Hello. I know I was very relaxed when we were pre-show, but when it goes live, I get very nervous and
Hey, don't be putting that away. Why are you putting that away?
Mine's, you know, it usually goes underneath the mattress. Because between the mattresses, right next to the socks.
Yeah.
She is an actress. She also is a writer. She's a producer. She is a podcast host. And I swiped right on Tinder on her profile.
So I do, motivational speaking. I have an agent and I have this whole thing. I'm kind of like Tom Brady. I'm an experienced.
I want to hear this.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean,
Come on, Kenny, tell us.
Yeah.
How are you like Tom Brady?
Well, I deflate my balls.
Roger the Wild Child Show is brought to you by our friends at Prism Design Company. Are you looking for a cool new logo for your business? Do you need some new graphics for your website or blog? Our friends at the Prism Design Company are a premier graphic design company that can handle all your needs. You can find Prism Design Company on Facebook or contact them directly at 618-534-4291. All the great graphics on the Roger the Wild Child Show are brought to you by our friends at the Prism Design Company.
And now, the hottest new celebrity interview show in the universe. It's the Roger the Wild Child Show.
Let's get this party started! Ready, set, go!
On the air everywhere.
It's the Roger the Wild Child Show!
It's time for another exciting edition of the Roger the Wild Child Show with your host, Roger the Wild Child, joined by radio disc jockey Jimmy Knight, also musician and son of Elvis's bassist Jerry Sheff, Darren Sheff, and former Playboy Playmate cover girl and centerfold Deborah Driggs. Let's do this.
It's the Roger the Wild Child Show!
Yo. Hey, what's up? How you guys all doing? It is Roger the Wild Child, and we are live. How you guys all doing? Along with Jimmy Knight, also Darren Sheff and Deborah Driggs. It's great to have you along with me. We're going to have a rockin' kick-ass show tonight. You don't want to miss this. Also, if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you guys are subscribing to our channel, and Facebook, make sure you're following and liking the show. So, without further ado, let's bring on the co-hosts, Jimmy, Darren, Deborah. How y'all doing tonight?
Doing fine.
We are the best in the universe.
We are the best in the universe. Yes.
I love that. The best show in the universe.
The hottest show around. I'm like,
That's
okay.
it. You never know what's going to happen, who's going to show up, and who's going to take their top off.
First of all, let's go to the chat room. Say hi to Cliff. Thanks for checking in. Monica, Cindy.
Yeah.
Also, Lance, thank you for checking in. We got producer Bo to be running the chat room and talking to everybody. We got a damn good show today. We have
Roger, you're yelling.
I'm yelling.
Yes, he is. Thank
Turn
you.
your headphones down. Damn
He's
it.
so excited.
I mean, whoa.
Okay, so all right, so I'm sorry, I'm just all excited here. It's
I
going to
am.
be a great show.
You are. I love the energy, but
The energy, the vibe. Yes.
My little sensitive ears.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I only have one,
I'll
so
stop now.
my sensitive ear.
I gotta.
Yeah, so if Jimmy says you're yelling, then you are yelling for
he's
sure.
yelling. He's super excited. He should be.
Yes,
He's waited all
yes,
day.
Cliff, I am super excited. Teresa, welcome to the chat room. It's great to have you guys all here.
Oh my gosh,
Teresa.
Andrew's here.
Santa! I know him! Oh my God!
Teresa's here. Holy shit.
Cliff too. Gosh, Monica's here. Wow. And look, Roger. Did you guys see Roger the Wild?
Roger had a Red Bull. He had a Red Bull. Red Bull. Red Bull.
I've got my Dutch Bros coffee here, so I've got a lot of caffeine going on right now.
Roger the wild card.
That's why he's wild.
There's another guy in there. There's somebody in there in that chat too. Roger the Wild Child's in there.
Roger
somewhere.
the Wild.
Who's that guy?
Cindy.
Who is that guy?
Cindys. Hi, Cindy. Right. Hi, Cindy. Look at this. Look at all these Cindys. Hi, Cindy and Cindy. Hi, Cindy.
Wow.
Yeah, we got Cindy Curl. We got Cindy DeGeorge. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, excellent. And so I just wanted to just tell everybody, you know, we have a great show, as I've been trying to explain. We have
a great show.
Tod Howarth is going to be joining us today. Tod is from Frehley's Comet, which is Ace Frehley's band from Kiss. He was also in Cheap Trick, and he also toured with Todd Rundgren, right, Darren?
Ted Nugent.
Ted Nugent. That's it.
Nugent.
That's an actor, Roger.
That's
he was
okay.
like that. He was that character actor with Sylvester Stallone.
Right, that's right.
How do you mix those two up?
How do you mix up Uncle Ted, man?
Todd's got a lot of, not just those guys. He's played with a lot of guys. He's got a great band.
Well, Cheap Trick. He probably knows my friend Pamela Stein, who's married to the singer. I think his name's Xander. The last name Xander. Who's the singer of Cheap Trick?
That's it.
Robin.
Yeah.
Robin. Thank you. I hung out with him in Chicago.
So I'm here. So I'm here to provide useless musical knowledge.
I like Cheap Trick.
People that are close to him just call him Rob, though. You know, I mean,
Rob.
I'm just kidding.
Jimmy Bell is in the chat room. Hello.
Jimmy Bell. You don't know who Jimmy Bell is, but Jimmy Bell's the dude.
Is
he
really?
Yeah, he knows more. He knows more about Elvis than I do. I swear to God,
Lance
it's
is correct.
crazy.
707 4x5. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Lance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lance.
Yes.
See, these guys are all talking. Also, 707 4x8. These are all Tod Howarth, my great cousin's band. Yes.
It'll be fun. Can't wait to bring him on. But first, we have our first guest that's going to be rocking the screen here right now. So let's go ahead and bring her on.
She's pretty hot.
Yes, she is.
Hello.
Please welcome LVictoria. How you doing?
Hello.
She's
Great.
LV, my favorite, Louis Vuitton.
Oh, wow. That was a good little hand thing there you got going on.
Gotta be creative.
LV thing.
First thing I notice is the smile. Not only is it like the same smile in the video, it's like it's the same smile. It's just a beautiful smile. She's just such a natural smile. And like I was watching the video earlier today, and then when she popped down earlier, it was like the same exact smile. I'm like, that's a genuine smile because mine are fake. I don't know how to smile. I
don't either.
You
yeah, and she has this beautiful smile, and then she just
where's that
rocks out
voice
this
from?
metal.
Wait a second. Where's that voice coming from? I mean, it's coming from you, obviously, but I mean, obviously, it's not from America. So where are you from?
Oh, I see. Well, I was born in South America, in Venezuela.
Okay.
And I grew up in New York and Los Angeles. So I have a mix of accents. It's crazy. It's wild.
Wild, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Love it.
Wild card.
All right, so LVictoria, you are doing some great tours. You are a producer now. You have your own record label. And I guess I ask everybody, where did you begin? Tell us your journey.
Well, I'm gonna try to make it short. I moved from Venezuela. I was performing a lot of shows there, but I moved to New York. I was singing jazz, and then I moved to Los Angeles, started the first band, and got signed. And I got my first Jackson guitars. They endorsed my tours. They said that I worked. Yeah, they said that I worked really hard, and I was just producing my albums and doing as much work as I could. And then I toured from the west to the east, pretty much. And then I started touring with Ace Frehley and Bret Michaels, Lita Ford. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It was pretty cool for someone from South America, you know, and I just stay humble, but I work really hard, and I produce all my albums. One album was part of the Grammys, and I've been blessed.
That's amazing.
Awesome. Yeah,
absolutely.
When you say you work with those guys, I mean, were you opening up or were you actually playing music with them? You want to elaborate on some of that? That'd be great to know.
Yes, opening act, direct support, and also we are collaborating in some of my new songs. So it's pretty cool. Like, for example, Matt Starr, the drummer of Ace Frehley, is in my song Power to the Rock. I'm bringing rock back to the new generations, to all generations. And yeah, Rudy Zarzo from Whitesnake. So a lot of great people, a lot of great friends are supporting my career and keeping rock and roll alive. So it's pretty cool.
When you were singing jazz, did you want to be singing rock?
Yes.
Okay. Did you like singing jazz though? That's the question. Did you really like singing jazz?
I did. I felt like it was a great school. Jazz musicians are very conscious about every note, pretty much. Yeah. So I taught voice lessons for over 20 years since I was little. And jazz taught me a lot, and I was getting paid, which was important, you know, back in the day.
That's always a good thing. Don't turn it down.
So, but I wanted to just be on tour, and I wanted to perform with my favorite band, and God is good. He made it happen. So.
And you're getting ready to tour with Firehouse, is that right?
Yes, I'm so excited to join the Firehouse family, and we are going to play this incredible show in Denver on August 26th.
Yeah, I saw
Herman's.
that.
Yeah, Herman's Hathaway.
I would go to Denver and see that. I love Firehouse, so
I'll get you guys VIP.
Yeah, I wish I could go.
There you go.
All of you.
That's all you have to say.
All right, I'm booking my flight right now. Hang on one second. Here we go.
There's a VIP. We're in.
Okay.
You know what? I want to jump in really quick and just say one thing, because you're playing a lot of heavy metal, rock kind of stuff, pretty aggressive. And when you say, you know, jazz got you kind of prepared for that, it's funny because one of my roommates that I had back in the 80s was the drummer from one of the biggest punk rock bands called the Circle Jerks. And they were gigantic. And he was asked, you know, how do you go to that kind of stamina playing punk rock at that tempo? That's 80s punk, not, you know, 70s, you know, kind of slower stuff. But he said, I was a jazz drummer. And he goes, and I went from playing big bebop stuff at up tempo, ding, 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 ding. He goes, so I had this stamina from playing this really up tempo, big band jazz stuff. And it made sense. It was like, oh yeah, he's not a guy that went from playing, you know, Stairway to Heaven and, you know, to this all night, just insane thing. So, I mean, I know it's a little bit kind of off topic there, but it did bring something up when you said that, because not all jazz is up tempo like that. But for him in that particular case, and you're doing metal, there's an energy that it requires, and jazz has a lot of energy.
And also classical music is important, you know, like metal comes from classical music. And one of my favorite singers is Ian Gillan from Deep Purple. Oh, yeah. So I learned a lot from him, but as a jazz singer, I could reach his notes thanks to jazz.
Yeah.
Because his notes are crazy. Ian Gillan is incredible.
That's ridiculous, yeah.
Yeah, he's incredible. He's amazing.
Highway Star and all the early stuff.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, yeah. Loved it. Deep Purple.
Now, you do have a song here called Power to the Rock. You want to tell us a little bit about that badass song?
Yes. I produced that song a few months ago. And the reason was to bring rock back to all generations. I feel like the new generations are very limited. There are not too many good songs out there, to be honest. I don't want to brag about anything. I'm just saying that in the 80s, there like almost every song was great. It was and memorable. And the current songs are not memorable. And I wish these generations can get to know the 80s songs, because that music is incredible. I mean, I learned from the 70s too. So I learned so much. So I wanted to bring all this back, and I wrote Power to the Rock. I produced it. Matt Starr is on the drums, and he plays with Ace Frehley. And we got Rudy Zarzo from Whitesnake. He's on bass. And then I did the video with some awesome female artists that I truly believe in. The future is female. So we got to keep rock and roll alive no matter what we got to do. We have to bring it back. And also keep it kind of hybrid, modern. We don't want to bring it back with a demo sound. So I was just very careful to have the right production to bring it back. And it's already in many radio stations worldwide. So it's a miracle.
Yes,
That's awesome.
Cindy DeGeorge said 80s is the best period of great music. So I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
So.
You're never going to get an argument out of me on that one. So.
So why don't we play her song? Are you guys all on board?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
Check it, bleed.
I got my armor on. I'm gonna do this thing. Take it to the next level and pedal to the metal. You want it, you need it, you want it and you got it. You want it, you need it, you want it and you got it. I wrote this song for you. I'm so 11. No more cloud. More than hell into it all. Power, power, power to the rock. Power, power to the rock of ages. Power, power, power to the rock. Power, power to the rock of ages. Riding my motorcycle, cross jeans and leather, take it to the next level, and pedal to the metal. Power, power, power to the rock. Power, power to the rock of ages. Power, power, power to the rock. Power, power. In LA, Texas, Oklahoma, Colorado, meeting old friends, new friends, and I don't need no rhyme. You want it, you need it, you want it, and you got it. You want it, you need it, you want it, and you got it. I wrote this song for you. I'm only 11. No more cloud, more than flipping to it all. Power, power, power to the rock. Power, power to the rock of ages. Power, power, power to the rock. Power, power to the rock of ages. Come together. Let us sing. We're going to the Lord. Power to the rock. Come together. Let us sing. Let's shout aloud. Power to the rock. Come together. Come together. I want to hear your voice. Oh, tell me how you think it. Oh, tell me what you're feeling. Tell me about you. Let's sing together. I wanna hear you sing. I wanna hear you rock. I wanna hear you sing. Power to the rock. Come together, yeah. Woo!
Oh yeah,
Nice.
Isn't that our buddy Rachel Ryan on drums there too?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
the
from
beautiful
Paradise
Rachel
Kitty.
Ryan.
Yeah, the beautiful Rachel Ryan. We had her on the show a couple of months ago from Paradise Kitty.
Yeah, we did.
Great show. Yeah.
Oh, she was amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, that's Rachel. I know her.
We gotta support female artists. Woo.
Yes, we do. Yes,
That's
we
awesome.
do for sure.
We have
Women-
to support female everything.
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 Yeah, women rock. Women rock.
Totally.
So
I agree.
now you have a relationship with our next guest, which is Tod Howarth. You have toured with Ace Frehley. So tell us about that relationship.
Yes, I toured with Ace Frehley in 2014, and I've been working with his band members. Like I said, I've been working with Matt Starr and also with Ryan Cook, who is his current guitar player. He's incredible. He's here in Nashville. And to be honest with you, Ace Frehley is such a sweetheart. He's very respectful. I've been learning so much from him. And he's sweet, he's a great guy. And it's just incredible to share the stage with him and his band. I feel like part of the family. So it's just amazing.
That is amazing. That's awesome. So I think this would be a good time to bring Tod onto the screen, since you guys both have a similar relationship with Ace Frehley. So let's go ahead and bring on our next guest, and you stay with us, all right?
Yes.
Yes,
I would
please.
love to.
Do so. Let's bring on Tod Howarth. Tod, how are you doing?
How you holding up there, cuz?
I am I'm hanging on by a thread here. Can you hear me? See me okay?
You know what? This is my favorite thing about the show when there's technical difficulties, because this sends Roger into a complete tailspin.
Just lower
You
it.
just
There
keep
you go,
it up.
Tod.
Keep up the good work.
Right there, dude.
Yeah, you can feel Roger's
You're
stress
good.
all of a sudden.
Right there,
Oh,
Tod.
totally.
You're fine.
It's just,
Right there, buddy.
it's like, ooh, come on.
Just leave it right there, Tod. You're good, bud.
If it's perfect, it's not rocket science.
What are you gonna hold it there all night? What are you doing?
Hey, Tod. Andy from Baltimore
yeah,
says hello.
Oh, fantastic. Well, tell him say hi. And great song, by the way, Micah. Fantastic singing. I'm trying to hit the notes with you, but I just can't get up that high. Anybody hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you, Tod.
You're breaking up a little bit. You holding your iPhone or something?
Yeah. I have to hold it. Yeah, both my the laptop. For some problem with the Wi-Fi here.
Okay, we're getting through it though, man.
Well, where are you? Like, where are you? Because we're the best show in the universe, so we can help you.
Hottest show.
I know. I'm in San Diego and without any Wi-Fi for some reason.
San Diego? This should be a no-brainer.
Ooh.
Right?
You're right down the street from me.
Really?
Okay, he's cutting out a little bit.
Well, he
Good,
looks
Raj.
great.
What do you want to
It
ask,
looks
Raj?
good. It
Okay.
looks good.
Okay, so Tod, so welcome to the show. I do want to say okay, you there? You there, Tod? Can you hear us okay? Give us a thumbs up.
They're breaking up as well. This is horrible. I'm so sorry. I have no
You're
idea
okay.
what's my Wi-Fi here.
You're okay. Just don't move 1 centimeter and you're fine.
Don't move at all, Tod. You're good right there.
That's what she said.
Don't you?
Don't even breathe, Tod. You're smiling. Don't smile. Just
Don't breathe.
Yeah.
Try not to speak. Don't breathe.
Don't speak. We're interviewing you, so don't
Yeah,
speak.
he can
Yeah,
just
don't
look.
speak.
He looks good though. He just
There you
just
go.
stay in the box and look good.
Hey, we never said we were actually interviewing him. We said
Right.
we're bringing him on the show. So,
There you go.
so Tod, tell us about your
My cousin.
he said, I don't know.
Oh, there was cousin.
Well, here's the deal. I think we should bring him back when we can really do a good interview.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get much. It's too choppy.
Yeah, you're breaking up too much, Todd.
Yeah, you get like every one word and then it just blinks up.
Try one more thing.
Yeah,
he's got one more idea.
Try going outside.
Yeah. He said,
he is
Your internet's beautiful. It's perfect.
I am outside.
Yeah, welcome to California.
He's in Tennessee.
No, he's in San Diego.
He's in California.
He's in San Diego.
I love San Diego. San Diego's beautiful.
I know.
It really is.
Yeah, we grew up in a place called Point Loma. Todd did too.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we grew up in Point Loma and Ocean Beach in San Diego.
Beautiful.
And so, yeah, we come from an incredible place. Hopefully he'll be able to log back in here.
Yeah,
and,
he'll log back in.
Oh, we miss him.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, he's I want to hear a little bit about the Frehley thing.
Well, Laura, tell me, while we've got Laura here, full front and center, I want to know what was the best performance that you look back on and you go, that was the best performance. Like, who did you play with and where was it? Was it in LA? Was it in New York? Where was it?
Yes, I think my favorite show ever was in Chicago. And I was touring with, I mean, you guys know why. And I mean, the audience is just wonderful. They're rockers. They love their music. They're open to new music as well. They just want to have fun. They have the best energy. And then
Do you remember where you were playing at?
Oh, I can tell you, but one second.
Okay.
So I was touring with Bret Michaels, and we were selling out every show, which is pretty cool because you get all these people with this incredible energy. And I didn't have time to sound check, but I am very aggressive. I'm a metalhead. And so I just grabbed the mic and I came with my flying V and crazy mic. And I'm like, hey, you guys doing like crazy? And people, ah. So you have to, right? You have to just go out insane because some people don't know me, right? So, but the audience, everything I just said, people were like, ah, you know what I mean? It's not that the ego and pride. It's just the energy. It's just we feel like one community, one power, one love. You know what I mean? It's just so powerful. Mm-hmm. It's and we all fit in each other's energy. It's just beautiful, and we lift each other up. So that was probably some of the best shows.
Now, when was that? When did you do that performance?
That was in 2015, and I believe we performed at the Arcada Theater, but we also performed at a theater that I can't remember the name, the Buffalo something, I don't know. It was a little bit further, not so close. It was kind of outside Chicago a little bit.
The Arcadia, which is funny, is because that theater, we've talked to so many people that have played. Darren, your brother played there too, and I live 10 minutes from the place, so I gotta start checking out when you guys are gonna be there.
Hey, please forgive me if you see me looking down. I'm just trying to text with Todd just on my phone, so I'm listening to everything you're saying.
Oh, no,
I'm just trying to just
down. I wrote Darren being rude during show.
She's such a great guest, and I don't want her to think that I'm just sitting there going, "Oh wow, she's telling this great story," and I'm looking down.
That's a fun little venue there. A lot of cool bands play there, and it's a nice little venue just right off here in St. Charles, I believe, is where it's at. So next time you're there, I gotta definitely make sure I could walk there. I mean, I should just go. So
yeah, you're VIP. You're gonna be on my list.
VIP. That's right. It's the only reason I do this show, so I can be VIP in all these shows I don't go to. Yeah.
Very important people.
I wish I was in Colorado because I would really love to go to that Firehouse show. I really would.
That show, it's going to be amazing. I am so excited. I almost have tears of joy because I feel so connected with the Firehouse family, and I'm even sharing gear with them. It's crazy.
Nice.
You know? It's we work together so well, and I love it. You know,
I'm in Boise, and Denver's right around the corner, so I could hop up and down and go for an
definitely go.
I should go, right? And then
I would definitely go. I mean, obviously Laura's just fantastic, but Firehouse too. I mean, what a hell of a show. I mean, that sounds, and it's Colorado.
Right?
Temptation.
Who's gonna call in with a question?
Yeah.
Hey,
Come on, people,
I
call
also
us
see
live.
somebody down at the bottom of our screen here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are
Oh,
you
okay.
curious?
Not
When
supposed
did
to
you
say
start?
anything.
You know, Brett Michaels dated my roommate.
Oh.
Little trivia. He dated Pammy Anderson.
Wait, Pam Allen. Okay,
what?
wait a second.
Wait, hold on a second.
You never told us
Pammy.
Pamela Anderson was your roommate.
Yeah, we lived together in 1990.
Oh, right.
We were the same year. She's February. I'm March. We met
She
in
was my
Chicago.
roommate too. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah.
She's the
She didn't
sweetest
know,
thing.
but I did. Anyway,
Yeah.
it was cool.
Well, she has
I was gonna
about
say,
12 covers.
I knew that would get Jimmy going. Hey, so my cousin Todd's popping in, texting me saying, "Man, he is so sorry, man. He's going to have to just kind of reschedule this thing."
Yeah.
And he
That's all right.
apologized.
All right.
No,
you know
it's
what?
not,
What
man.
happens?
I'm emotional over this. It's not okay.
Okay,
No,
we
I'm
should
kidding.
flip a coin. Who's taking their top off?
Okay.
Flip a
Okay.
coin.
All right, guys. So that just totally blows my whole surprise. So don't leave the screen right now. Whoa!
No,
we
we're gonna have
needed
we're
him.
gonna have
Why did he
fun.
hang up?
No!
What's
We're gonna have
Where
surprise?
did he go? Where did he go?
Why did he hang up there, Darren?
Darren, get him on. Get him back
We
on.
could use him. I was like, I saw him pop in there, and I'm like, there, okay, cool.
Oh, I
There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
Hey!
Who is it?
It's our buddy Jason.
Jason
Darren's
Chef.
brother.
Nice.
Where's his hair?
Wait, did you like that? That when we saw that Todd wasn't going to come, I said,
Exactly.
I'm out of here.
Wow.
See you later.
Freaking
I
Jason is
literally,
awesome.
I
man.
was like, where's his hair? It's in a man bun.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm going for my 75-year-old man look.
I was watching Jason videos all day today. So
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
practicing.
yeah, he was.
Honey.
LA woman.
Oh, that's right. You guys saw that.
We
Yeah.
follow you now. We're like road dogs. We follow you. Whatever you
Yeah, I
do,
was
we're
gonna
like
say.
there.
Wait,
Look
you
at
saw-
Jason. DDA saying hi.
Hey, DDA.
DDA. We go way
DDA.
back with DDA.
DDA is this guy. I had a top 40 gig here in LA, and DDA was in town to be a chef, right? The pastry chef, Darren, from France, and he used to come in with these white shoes
He's
and
dying
dance.
right now.
And we were like tripping on this.
Oh yeah, man. He had the Michael Jackson moves before anybody did. That was what year was that, Jason? I was like
82, 83.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when it started. That's
Up at
when this
Wompompers.
pop locking started.
Now, does Laura know who Jason is?
He's my brother.
He's my brother.
That's my brother right there.
He's our brother.
I just
Yeah, he
know the
is.
band. We
We
have to
are
meet in person.
family. We
I'll
ride.
do this.
Well,
I'll
now
do
I'm
this
family
right. But
too. Yeah.
Jason is the longtime lead singer for the group Chicago.
Oh, I love that. That's awesome. Thank you for all you have done
Well,
For-
my pleasure.
in
Thank
the
you.
music industry. I
You
appreciate
too. In
it.
fact, I sang background vocals on a Poison record. You mentioned Brett, so
yes.
yeah, I'm in Poison too.
Wait, which one did you sing?
Jason.
Which song, Jason?
Yeah.
Man, there were like three of them. I can't even remember. I can't even remember the names of them. I'm old. See, when you put your hair up like this, you
Wait, why
Just
weren't
sing
you
the
prepared
background
for
parts
this
for us, and
interview
then
today?
you just sing the background vocals you did, and then
Sing
we'll
for
try
us.
and figure it out.
I wish
I'm
I
just
could
kidding.
remember.
I'm just-
I remember them. Wait, I remember them.
I'm just teasing.
Mary had a little.
Oh my God.
And that's
I
Poison.
remember that song.
That was a chart topper from Poison back in the day.
You know, here's the funny thing is that we brought Jason on to tell a story about Todd. Now I've got Todd friends wondering what happened to Todd. Well, just so everybody knows, Todd had technical issues. So we were going to surprise everybody and talk about a story that Jason had to use Todd because Todd was his bouncer. You remember this story, Jason?
Vaguely, when Darren reminded me of it, I was so hoping that Todd would be able to tell it. But I was in a band before, right before Todd's band, and when I joined, the drummer was upset that I left. It's so nice to be loved. And so this guy was threatening to kick my ass, and he came over and Todd goes, Todd was so funny. Back then, he was like this really clean cut, just super, gym rat guy. He's still a gym rat guy. He just grew his hair out. And but he was always just the most talented dude. Keyboards, vocals. I mean, again, that was a band that he was the singer. I sang one song or something, Rock and Roll All Night by Kiss, just kind of screaming it out. But Todd is amazing. So I'm sorry he wasn't here to tell that story. But I actually reconnected with that guy too, the drummer. John Monroe is his name, and our band was called Steel Wind, and John lives in Colorado, and we just had some good laughs.
Nice.
He's talking about the guy that
lost
didn't.
Laura now too.
Yeah.
What's that?
We lost Laura.
Yeah, I was just going to say, where'd Laura go? Did she get kicked
She
off?
bailed too. She goes,
What's happening?
She's like, Todd's not on the show. I'm out.
Right.
I think it's because Roger, you're screaming at everybody. They're leaving.
I'm sorry, guys. I won't be screaming anymore.
Don't scream, Roger. You have Jason here.
Anyway,
who's that,
hey,
JJ
guys,
or Connie?
It's so good to see you, but I got to split because I'm doing a charity event tonight for Cedric the Entertainer, and Philip Bailey and I are the main attractions. We just did sound check, and Philip still sounds so unbelievable. And then
where are you doing it?
It's at a club called Bogies in Westlake Village, and so
yeah, nice.
Oh, that's right. You're in LA. That's
yeah,
right. So
she is.
It's out at Bogies, and then I'll give you guys a little. I probably shouldn't tell you about tomorrow.
No, you probably should. Go ahead.
Yes.
I know, but I'm not going to say anything either. So just go on.
If not, we'll just make Darren tell us.
I'm not going to tell you anyway. You're going to be a cliffhanger there. I'm just kidding.
No, we don't do cliffhangers on this show.
You have to tell us.
Okay, just real quickly. The reason I played Riders on the Storm and LA Woman is tomorrow. I'm playing with Robbie Krieger and John Densmore, the drummer and guitarist of The Doors, and too bad Ray's not alive because he'd be there too. And
wow,
so a guy that plays in Robbie's band, and we're going to be playing Riders on the Storm and LA Woman. And I'm not telling you what it's for, but stay tuned.
Okay,
that's
awesome. Perfect.
Okay, so it's
and you
not
heard it first.
something. It's not something we could go to.
No.
Not
No.
even me, who's in
No.
LA and likes
No.
VIP.
No, we're afraid of people. We gotta play without people.
I am so non-threatening.
Yeah, Deb, look out for
I'm
Deb.
like this little petite thing. You don't even know I'm there.
That's what they all say.
Jason. Hey, Jason, I know you got to wrap it up, but just the last part of it was like when they were saying, yeah, you're going to play this and he's going to do this. And then you asked him, well, who's going to sing it?
So Robbie says, hey, what are you doing this date? And I go, I'm available. He goes, we're going to do these 2 songs. I go, great. I said, who's singing? He goes, you are. I go, awesome.
Like, I'll play bass.
Well, of course you're doing it now.
Riders on the Storm.
I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
That's
Anyway,
awesome.
great to see you guys. I'm
Yes,
so glad
thank
Good to see you again, Jason.
so glad your show is doing well, and I'll be back. You got the great, addition there with Darren.
Yeah.
'Cause he's
Yeah.
just insane.
I know.
I love hearing how you guys gel and everything. So, bring more
Awesome.
guests on that I have stories with. And
Thanks
I can
for
just-
saving our ass.
Yeah, thanks.
Exactly.
for stepping in,
Thank
too.
you.
That's pretty much everybody.
Yeah.
All right, you guys.
All right,
I'll talk
thanks,
to you later.
Jason.
Fun. Thanks, Jason.
All right,
Thank you,
thanks.
Jason. Thank you, Jason.
You're welcome,
Oh
Darren.
my God, that was so funny.
Wow, what
Oh,
happened
my
to
God.
Laura, though?
I don't know what happened to
Yeah.
Laura. She just totally disappeared on us. But
Yeah, I don't know.
She's
Some
in.
Houdini
she's
act.
in- Yeah,
Wow.
what's
Just a-
happening?
So yeah,
There's
that,
like voodoo going on our show today.
I
Yeah.
know.
Night with
it's
the
still
internet.
good though. It's still good. You know, it's
Oh,
funny.
it is
that-
Friday the 13th weekend, right? So it's probably, lingering over.
I was born on Friday the 13th.
Well, that
Good
makes
luck.
sense. That
Right?
answer,
Yeah, it does
that-
make sense.
That's all the
I was
stuff.
born on Friday the 13th. I'm a left-handed crazy girl.
Wait, you're left-handed too?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
ambidextrous.
Southpaw.
Lefty.
I am a lefty.
3 lefties?
What?
Yes.
You guys are all southpaws?
Yeah.
Yes. Are
That's
you?
wild.
Usual.
Yes, I'm not.
Hate to butt in, left-handed here too.
Hey, whoa!
What? You guys, do you know how unusual
Yeah,
that
it is
is?
very
That is very
unusual.
strange. I feel weird
Okay,
now.
so
I feel strange.
I only write with my left. I do everything else, like I throw a ball, I eat.
Really?
I do everything. Yeah, so I'm ambidextrous. So all I
Wow.
do with my left is right.
See, now I can throw a little bit with the right. I can obviously throw with the left. I could hit just with the left. I could never do right. But I learned specifically when computers first came out, I made sure that I used one of these guys with my right hand, because people were when they first came out, were using their
What
left
is that
left-
thing you just held up?
It was a mouse.
What is that?
Okay. Here, you want okay, here you go. Here, you know this one, right? So anyway, I made sure that I taught myself.
Mouse.
It's a mouse. It's a Mac mouse too. There.
I haven't seen one of those in years, but thank you for the reminder.
I have 7 computers in here.
Oh my God.
You just derailed my story.
Sorry, go ahead. Keep going. It was really intriguing. Go.
Go for it. I wonder if Bob Ross was a lefty.
Pretty mouse.
So let me go ahead.
Being mean to you.
Aw. Okay, so
No, I just made sure that I learned how to do certain things with my right hand.
Yeah, believe me.
Because I saw a lot of people when computers first came out, using their left-handers using their left hand, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna do what they do. I'm gonna do what the right-handers do. So,
Well,
intriguing story should get us thousands of views tonight.
Hey, guess what? If I lose writing, I'll always be sports because I play tennis, golf, everything right. But, the only thing, like I said, all I do with my left is right.
Left is right. That really was weird, like an oxymoron. The only thing I do left is right.
Ambidextrous. So I use all sides of my brain.
That was like a trip thing, man. Like, ooh.
And that'll be the latest blog on Deborah Driggs' website.
All I do is right.
I'm going to write a blog about it now.
Yes. Left-handers rule the universe. You know how many
They
presidents
do.
have been left-handed? Go check it out.
many?
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Really?
Almost all of them.
Like a small percentage. of
That
people.
explains
There's only
things.
like 2% of the whole population that are left.
Yeah.
Because listen, I'm older than you. So when I was in kindergarten, they
You
tried
are?
to force me. Yes, I am. I'm 57.
Wow.
So I was born in 63. So they tried to make me switch back to my right. I was in a private school and they said, no, you have to write with your right hand. And I think I was rebellious. And I was like, no, I want to write with my left.
No, they did that too. They tried
Yeah.
when we were in school. So
63, you're going to be 58 soon then, right?
I know I'm 58. According to life insurance, I'm 58.
'Cause I was born in 63.
Yeah, I'll be 58 December 13th.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Friday the 13th.
I just found, because I turned 58 in February, so I'm going, if she's 57, born in 63, it's got to be coming up. So,
Yep.
so yeah, that's the only math I'm
So
good
we're the
at.
same age.
That's right.
So I do want to tell you guys, we do have some upcoming guests coming up in the next few weeks. So I'm going to go give you guys a little sneak peek on who's
You
coming
don't
up
have
on
to
the
yell
show.
at us.
I'm not going to yell at you. Okay.
What'd you say?
Huh? What?
Wait, could you turn up your mic?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Hey, Deb, do you have a mic screen that you could use?
I can't hear you, huh?
Thousands of views tonight. Thousands.
Car 54, where are you?
Let's all
Hey,
take our
Roger,
shots off.
let me ask you a question, Roger, really quick.
Yes, go ahead.
So is it not possible to play a video then that Todd sang on with Frehley's Comet? Like
I would play it. What the hell?
it's-
You've already
it's over.
played one.
It's over now, man. I mean, that was the
Yeah.
big song. You heard it, Jimmy, man? It's
Yeah, I heard it.
incredible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Todd sings it, like Jason
Yeah.
said, man. I mean, he's
Look it up. Play it.
he's incredible,
Play
man.
it. Play it.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
get in
look-
trouble.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Also, if you happen to be lonely, you can call the show and help us fill the next 14 minutes.
So yeah,
Okay.
it's over now,
We'll
and then you're
put
going to
you
see.
on.
and
No questions asked.
What song is it?
It's called "It's Over Now."
Okay.
Frehley's Comet, and you're going to see Todd not only play the keyboard part. I mean, this guy's doing it all, man. He's got a
Let's
guitar
play it.
strap.
All of our,
Helen saying yes, play it.
You're
Yes,
going to
play
flip
it.
out because there's a lot of people in here that are here for Todd, and they know that song.
Yeah.
And Todd went to hear his guitar solo on this and sang it. It's insane.
Yeah, it is.
It was their big 80s thing, man, you know.
And please, if you did tune in for Todd, he'll be back another day.
He'll
and
be
please
back.
tune in.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're going to do it again
and again. We randomly take our shirts off during shows. So.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right, so let me go ahead and pop this up on the screen here.
Wild card.
Yep, there's Todd's hands right there. Here we go.
Oh, this is so good.
If I was, I wouldn't be here today. And you proved me right and showed me where I'm wrong. Deep inside your love, you will never hear me say words, never feel the pain it hurts, never hear me say it's so I look at you and I see that there's a fear. There's something wrong, but you're holding back your tears. Well, here is where I am and where I'll stay. So lose the bad thoughts, push them far away. And fears will take the shade. I'm shooting for the stars and diamonds for your eyes. You will never hear me say the words, never feel the pain, never hear me say it's over now. You will never hear me say the words.
Great 80s video right there.
Incredible. Wait till you see the solo.
Never hear me say it's over now.
Love that hair.
You will never hear me say the words, never feel the pain, never hear me say it's over now. You will never hear me say the words, never feel the pain, never hear me say it's over now. You will never hear me say the words, never feel the pain, never hear me say it's over now.
I love 80s music and 80s videos.
Me
What can you say, man? The writing's
that was
on the wall.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Well,
That's
that's
what That's why I was bummed when Laura dropped off, because I wanted to talk to her more about that since Todd couldn't be on. I wanted to talk to her about like why she loves 80s music so much and what.
There it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, I always like to know those things because it was such a great decade of music, and it was such a diverse decade of music. Like that's the music I grew up with.
Yeah, if you go back, and I'm a movie person, so I've seen everything, and it's hard to stump me when it comes to movies. But when you go back to the movies in the 80s and the soundtracks are oh my God, the best soundtracks, all the movies. I mean,
yeah, even the soundtracks were fantastic in the 80s, and it's just 80s music just doesn't seem to die either. Like it's there everywhere. Like I know a store is going to be like the ghost town soon, and stores will be gone. But how many stores do you walk into that have overhead music playing and it's 80s music all the time?
All the time.
And it's like crazy because it really was a good generation or decade of music for my generation. And that's why I love all types of music. Like because you could go from the 80s music back to the 70s music and be like, yeah, I appreciate this stuff. But it's really kind of hard sometimes to go from the 80s to the 90s because it was such a different sound. I love the 90s music, but not as much as 80s, man. 80s.
I don't even know what was the 90s music.
It was really weird because being in radio, you could see the shift coming in the 90s. Like it started off pretty much the same as the 80s was, where there was definitely a very diverse playlist at top 40 stations. I mean, there was a lot of dance, and hip hop was really starting to become the thing in the early 90s.
Yeah.
Hair bands were still hanging on. Poison had a hit in the 90s. Firehouse, as we were talking to Laura about, Firehouse actually took off right around 90. That's why for that band, they had not a very long period of producing hits because music changed when Nirvana dropped, but Firehouse had like 2 albums that were really huge, and then that was it. They put out a third one, and everyone was like, yeah, we're not doing this anymore. And they had a great song on their third album, which was called I Live My Life for You. I think it was called Live My Life. It was a great song, and it was right up there with When I Look Into Your Eyes and Love of a Lifetime. But people just were done. They shifted. Yeah. I mean, it was a quick shift too in the 90s. Your brother could tell you that too there, Darren. I mean, they could do no wrong. We were talking to your brother when he was on the show. We were talking about Chasing the Wind, which was a fantastic ballad that in any other, if that was released in 80, 88, 87, would have been a top 10 smash. But the fact that it was released in, I think, 91, 92, it just didn't do anything because music had shifted. It had made that shift to we're doing something else now. And it really is just... But
I'll tell you what's even more heartbreaking for me is I wrote a song on Chicago 21 called If It Were You, which was their up-tempo song. Everybody was trying to write, a ballad for that album. And like, I want to, because they come out of this big stream of ballads, Hard Habit to Break, you're the inspiration. And of course, Jason's tunes, What Kind of Man Would I Be? Will You Still Love Me? So Jason goes, hey, man. He goes, we're getting ready to write for 21. He goes, you want to get a song on this? And I just signed a publishing deal myself as a writer. And I go, yeah. And he goes, don't try and write a ballad. He goes, and I go, oh, wow. The light went off. So I had some really great up-tempo ideas, man. So I popped one down, man. And it was like, it's the song If It Were You, which ended up on Chicago 21. But it was kind of like, it had to be good. I mean, they weren't going to just take a song because it was like an up-tempo song if it was crappy. But Ron Nevison heard it, man, and the band heard it, and they loved it. And, they went with it. But my point is that song right there, David Foster, who had nothing to do with producing that record, let us demo that song at his studio out in Malibu. I mean, it was just kind enough, when we wanted to do it. And so Jason and I we hadn't even finished the lyrics of that song, and we were like demoing it up to get it over to the guys to learn for the band. And so Jason finished writing the lyrics in the vocal booth as we're getting a vocal on it. It was the craziest thing in the world. But at any rate, so David Foster was like, even though he wasn't producing that album, he said, hey, you guys, he goes, they want to release an up-tempo song on 21 because it's been ballads. And this is where the shift was changing. Not that If It Were You was some hard rock 25 or 64 type of song, but it was up tempo. So they go, and Foster goes, I heard through the grapevines that they're going to release your song as a single. I'm thinking, I didn't go for the ballad because I just wanted to get like a song on this record. And now my song's going to probably be released as the first single. I mean, this is David Foster telling somebody this crazy stuff. And then you're right. That's when, and I actually had a roommate at the time that worked at A&M Records, and this was in 90. And he came home and he put 3 CDs down on the bed. And he said, these 3 bands are going to change the way radio is. And it was Pearl Jam, Nirvana, and Soundgarden. And I'm sitting there listening, like going, okay, dude, I come from pop. That's never going to go away. And he was absolutely right. And that's when everything just didn't happen. 21, as great as that record is. So it goes back to your point right there, Jimmy. Absolutely, man. So everything changed. But I do want to just say one thing about these movies, Deborah, because, and you guys are going, music really is a big thing. Right around that same time that I got that publishing deal, I got a song that I wrote called Safe Back in Your Arms, and they played it at the end of the credits of this movie called Under Crystal Lake. And it wasn't a big A-list movie thing, but what was weird, and it was really a compliment to me, is I went to the premiere of this, and to hear my song, and they just used my demo, and here's this guy, Warren Weeby, who was like, this incredible singer singing this thing, beautiful tenor. And all the actors came up. I'm listening to this song in this movie theater, like my song coming through these big things, these speakers, and just powerful. And all of a sudden, it was weird because all the actors afterward came up and went, "Are you the writer of Safe Back in Your Arms?" And I go, "Yeah." And they go, "Dude, I think you saved our movie." And I'm thinking, "What? You didn't have that much faith in your movie?" Yeah. They weren't happy about their movie. It was weird. All these actors, and they're like, that song really kind of tied it together.
All those movies, like Pretty in Pink. What was the guy? Remember that guy that did Pretty in Pink and 16 Candles? And it was the music that saved those movies.
Yeah, they all. It was wild. They all had
John
crazy
Hughes.
soundtracks. John Hughes knew how to pick a soundtrack, and
totally.
I mean, think of the movies that you're right. Weird Science. I mean, I don't know. Did he do Weird Science? I thought he did. Weird Science was like one of those movies. Like you're like, what? And then the music was like, okay, I get it.
All John Hughes' films were filmed in Chicago, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I remember in high school, like I was at Glenbrook South High School, Glenview, Illinois, and then he's on the North Shore filming this movie. He went to Glenbrook North to film that movie, and I'm like, oh my gosh! I mean, all over the place. So I mean,
But Deb's right. The soundtrack saved a lot of those movies because they were just, well done. And I love a good soundtrack. So I'm goofy for that kind of stuff.
Movie and great soundtrack. The Big Chill.
Yeah. Can agree with that one too.
Hands down, one of the best movies of all time. One of the best soundtracks of all time.
Not Breakfast Club.
That's number 2.
You know what?
That's number 2.
St. Elmo's Fire, of course.
Yeah, St. Elmo's Fire.
That's another one.
You guys got to admit, Barfly was the best.
Hot Tub Time Machine too.
I did love that movie, though. I did love Barfly, man. Mickey Rourke. Yeah, I loved Barfly. That was about Charles Bukowski, but it was awesome.
Oh, there you go. Flashdance.
I mean, how do you forget this one?
Irene Cara.
But the movie was just okay.
Maniac.
I worked with Michael Nuri. Michael and I did a movie together.
Wait, what?
I did a movie with Michael Nuri called Total Exposure.
Really? Can we see that on anywhere online?
Yes, you
can. Is it on Amazon? Wait, hold on. Amazon.
See, if Roger was ready today,
what is it called?
He would have had, when we have these little blips, he could have played a clip.
Wait, was it called Total Explosion?
Explosion.
I did a movie with Deborah
that's
Driggs.
Another movie I did. No, Total
Exposure.
Exposure with Michael Nuri.
Total Exposure. Oh, hold on.
Michael Nuri. Yes, of course, Michael Nuri. We know Michael Nuri.
Michael Nuri.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Wait.
I love him.
Oh, there it is. Oh, it's only on VHS. God dang it. It's 2021. Why is everything not available?
Because that studio's not around, probably.
Yeah, but still, somebody should buy. I'm not spending $45 to watch you in a movie, Deb. Sorry.
Right, I can watch.
I wouldn't either.
I can watch every Sunday for free right here.
Look,
I know, right? Exactly.
Look, you guys just laughed because you thought I was being rude. Watch how I turn this around. There's no way I'm spending $45 to watch Deborah Driggs in a movie on VHS. If I'm spending that kind of cash, it better be 4K, baby.
Oh, hey. There you go. Okay, guys, coming up next week, just give you guys a little preview. Anthrax is going to be live with us. Joey Belladonna.
I thought you meant like the powder, because I was like, no. I don't like
I met him. I met him and his wife Krista in New York.
Yes, you did. Yep.
Nice.
And Ron Moss from Bold and the Beautiful. He played Ridge. He's also going to be on the show with us next week.
Baby Come Back. He was in the band Player.
Baby Come Back.
Baby Come Back.
Player, what a great song. Another just great tune.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm just rambling about music. I can just keep going about
We have
music.
a great chat room tonight, you guys.
Yeah, we do.
The chat room is
missing
live.
that. Don agreed with me, right?
Well, hopefully our chat
Donna,
room is sharing it with all their friends.
Right? And subscribing to us on YouTube, okay?
Yes.
Also,
Everybody.
the end of the month in 2 weeks, guys. Are you ready for this?
No.
All right, Chicago fans,
Hold on, I can't
be
hear.
ready.
Hold on. What?
Okay. Bill Champlin will be on the air with us on the 29th. Yes. We are going to bring Bill Champlin on the Roger the Wild Child show and his beautiful wife, Tamara.
That is awesome.
Yes.
Well, bada bing, bada boom. Bill.
Again, I am only going to spend the whole show talking to him about the song that he did. Didn't I say it was with Patti LaBelle on the Miami Vice 2 soundtrack called The Last Unbroken Heart? It's the only thing I'm going to talk to him about. I'm not talking to him about any of his Chicago work or his solo. Just that song from Miami Vice 2.
Okay.
The whole show.
The whole show. That's all he's going to talk about.
The whole
That's
show.
right, Donna. Yep, Bill's going to be on here. Donna is saying, what? Bill Champlin? Yep. Bill's going to be on here.
Do you think we have a chance of getting? Do you think we could ever get
Newman?
Devo?
Oh, let me work on that right now. Hang on a second. Let me go ahead and text them.
I don't know, but maybe because your friend dated, Steve Perry, maybe there's something there. I don't know. I'm just shooting for.
No, because I'm in a Devo video.
Oh, are you?
Which one?
Oh, really?
I'm Donut. That's what they call me in the video. I'm Donut, the girlfriend.
That's weird.
Watch you in a donut video. Oh wait, hold on.
No, that's my name, but I'm the girlfriend. It was a video called. The song is "Postmodern Man."
Really?
I'll have to check that out.
But we have a connection. We need to get them on. That'd be kind of fun.
That would be.
I'll have my people talk to their people.
Hold on, I'm watching the video now. Where's Deb? Oh, hold on. Copyright.
That's funny, Deb. I actually dated this girl who actually did all the costumes. I can't remember her name, but she did all the designing for all those weird hats and all that stuff. She might have been the one working on that. I can't remember her name.
Is this you in the beginning, Deb?
Mm-hmm.
This is you in the bed?
Yes.
Nobody can see it except you. So
I know. I didn't want to do something where I could get in trouble for copyright. Look at those.
Who cares?
I mean,
just play it.
Deb.
Let's get in trouble.
Yeah. That's what she's saying right there. Oh, hold on. Dear Donut.
Look at that smile she had on her face. She goes, let's get in trouble. And then here's Deb with that little smile like honoring
See, my smile hasn't changed.
Hold on a second.
You missed me.
All
there I am.
Hold on. Hold on a second.
There's the hat. There's the hat, too.
Listen to me. I need a second to compose myself.
Okay.
That is the hottest teddy bear I've ever seen.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my God! There you go.
What happened to your head, awesome. Deb? Why would they do that to your head?
They weren't interested in that part in that scene. The head, just the rest.
Devo, crying.
I love it. But there's no sound, but we're all narrating this thing.
Yes,
I know, right?
Well, that's
he
what I
didn't
wanted
show
to do.
up.
That's what I wanted to do with Deb's movie, but if it was online, we could have just sat here the whole show, one show without the sound and just narrated the whole movie.
I know what we should do.
We did a good job.
What should we do, Deb?
Yeah.
We get popcorn and we just hang out and watch all the shit that we've all done the last 30
mine's nothing,
years.
so mine's not pop worthy. But no, I'd be like, if we ever have one of these types of shenanigan shows where something doesn't go right, we just go straight to
we got the goods from our
Roger. By the way, just so you know, I sent Roger every hot rock show that I
saw.
had.
Yeah, I forwarded to Jim. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys can make clips out of that, and when we get like a
one.
bump in the road, you could show that.
And I also saw the
Exactly.
episode from Nightstand too. So that was
yeah, that one I couldn't get. That was the one that I wanted to get. No, well, it was a link. Like there was no video that you could edit.
Oh,
yeah,
I get what you're
yeah.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Like Deb, when he sent me that link, I totally forgot about that talk show.
Jerry,
And I saw it, I went, oh my god! I'm like, I remember this stupid show.
Yeah, that was
and
a
then there
funny
was
show.
Deb pretending to be some big muscle man's girlfriend and wife,
No,
whatever.
I was a disturbed mother.
But was that? Wait,
That was a great part for me because it was the first time I got to play a part that was not the
Wow,
sexy
okay.
girl. I was the mom.
Okay, and in all fairness, I didn't listen. I just watched the clip.
Yeah, so I was the disturbed mom trying to get rid of those bad talk shows.
Like when people send you video, you just open the file without any sound and look at the video and go, "There's Deb. Okay, I could use this one day." And I put it in a folder, and then life happens.
Yeah, so now we know we need
I'll
some
make a clip.
backup material for when
Yeah.
these little bumps happen.
We got it all. I mean, it's really simple.
Yeah.
It's like, let's start chirping and showing things that we've done. Not a
Yeah.
big deal.
All
We got
of
the
us,
we got
It is
the
called the
ammunition.
Roger the Wild Card
when people
show
go,
for a reason.
oh yeah, these people are legit.
Wow.
Yeah, we've done some shit, people.
Yeah,
Nothing.
80s shit too, man. 80s shit, the best.
Yeah, we were in the business when it was really hard.
You
There was
heard.
no social media.
Yeah,
I couldn't promote. Like, I wish there was like, where did we promote? We were promoting ourselves.
Yeah.
Word of mouth. You had to
I
talk
was-
to people.
I was in radio before every commercial had a .com on it.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
So true. So
It is.
true.
I remember
this
doing
is this is
production.
this is
Seriously.
this is true. Years ago, I started like around 2000. I started 1999. I started one of the first web hosting companies out there, and this lady called in for support, and she was like, she goes, I'm having a problem getting to my website. And I go, well, what's your web address? And she's like, it's www.flowersbylinda.org. And I'm like, really? Org?
Yeah.
She was trying to say org, and she's like, www.org. I'm like, wow. And, it was like the pioneering part of the internet, but that was just hysterical.
Welcome. You've
Yeah.
got flowers.
Flowersbylinda.org. I probably shouldn't even say that.
Was it a
could be
geo?
out there.
Yeah, it could be still a website.
Yeah, it
I
could
don't-
be.
yeah, exactly.
Maybe she
Everybody's going over there 25 years later going, flowersbylinda.org.
The internet has been
And
crashed
there's going to be
on.
something different than what it was. That'll be the scary part. He said to go over there, and it's all this weird, crazy pornography or something.
You know what? I'm actually going to check it out right now.
Yeah.
So if I get kicked off the show, you'll know.
Okay. Last but not least, do you guys remember
It can't be reached.
Do you remember
Thank God.
1980 or 79, a movie called Endless Love
Yes.
with Brooke Shields?
Yeah.
Remember
Oh,
the
yeah.
guy, the star was Martin Hewitt?
Yes.
I did a movie with him too.
What movie was that called?
Night Rhythms.
Do you have any
Wow.
movies that we could watch on the show?
No,
No, because they're all on VHS.
They're all beta. They're all on beta.
Well, hold
They're
on.
on
Night
beta.
Rhythms, I
Remember
could-
beta?
Night Rhythms.
Yeah. It was
Martin,
either
Martin Hewitt. I played Cinnamon.
Ooh,
Yes, you did.
cinnamon. Yeah, you did.
Cinnamon. Cinnamon.
All right, that's my trivia for tonight.
It's good, though. It's good stuff to know what you've
It's
done.
good, right?
Love it. You had quite a career there, and you got it going on still in a
listen.
different way.
Hey,
It's great.
hey, the biggest thing is I got my sound
Oh,
card.
wait.
That was not easy to do back then.
Yeah,
Not at all.
I'm in this. Wait, who was in it? Martin Hewitt, right?
Yeah.
You can rent it on Amazon for $3.99. I can own it for $7.99.
Oh, nice. There you go.
See all
Nick
those
West.
royalties you're
Let's see.
collecting, Deb? Whoo.
Yeah,
I
let's
know,
see.
right?
Let's see if she remembers this. Night Rhythms. By the way, 4 out of 5 stars by 9 people.
Hey, I have one fan, and that's all I need.
That's all you need.
Nick West, a radio talk show host, is accused of murdering one of his fans while on the air. Is that you? Were you murdered?
No, I was the bar
because I'm
owner.
going to go. I would hunt that
He
Nick
was
West.
in love with me. I was a
Framed for
bar
the
owner.
murder. Nick must now go on to wait. Hold on, sorry, I screwed that up. See, that's why you should proofread. Nick must now go on the run to somehow prove his innocence, but a determined cop named Jackson, of course, it was in the 90s, and a ruthless gangster named Vincent, of course, it was in the 90s. Weren't they all called Jackson and Vincent? Are hot on his trail as he attempts to find the real killer and clear his name.
And then he falls in love with Cinnamon.
Oh.
All right, hold on.
And we lived happily ever after on the
Deb,
run.
I'm gonna give you like 10 cents today.
He's ordering it. Are you renting it or are you gonna own it?
I'm gonna buy that, man. If I can get Deborah Driggs on video from the 90s, I'm buying it.
There you go. I'm right behind you there, Tim.
If
I
can
can't
get Deborah Driggs
guarantee.
on video from 2021, I'm buying it.
The music's going to be horrible. I'm sorry. There was no budget. I think it was like a BBB film.
0000056. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it, Deb. I'm gonna watch it, and I will review it next week.
Okay.
All right.
I
We'll do that.
promise you.
Also, coming up in September, we are going to do a freak horror night. I actually have Sandy Johnson. She played Judith Myers in the movie Halloween. She was Michael Myers' sister and his first kill. And she will be joining us on the 19th of September. So we will do a Fright Night episode.
And P.S. She was a playmate.
Yes, she was.
Yeah.
Yep.
In the 70s.
Yes,
That's
she
pretty
was.
major.
Yes, big time. And she's out there doing her circuit and talking to people and
Good
doing
for her. I love it.
She's out there rocking it. And then she was just in Chicago, I believe. I think it was Chicago. She was with Deborah Voorhees, who played Tina in Friday the 13th. So they were at some type of a convention thing and
The
so
horror
forth.
convention.
Something like, yeah, probably.
The Scream Queens.
Oh, it won't let me share it.
Uh-oh.
Were you wearing a blonde wig in this movie, Deb?
No.
Okay, so who's the person on the phone? Do you remember this movie?
God, no. I don't. I've blocked. I have PS whatever T from it.
I guess they figured out.
PSTS or whatever.
They figured out that
ABCD. I got the ABCDE.
I got ACD from that.
You got ACDC from it, right?
All I know is I got the movie and I hit play, and then I just grabbed the little thing and went like to some point in the middle of the movie, and it's just some blonde girl on the phone touching herself.
That's not me. I'm the bar.
That's me. I'll admit
Right,
it. That's me.
Darren.
That's me. I'll admit it.
I was like, oh, hey, look, though, look. Hold on. I don't know if I can show this because you can't show it.
Am I
Look.
naked? Don't show it if I'm naked.
Look, it blacks it out. You can't see it. It knows that it's a movie.
You're wearing a Bob Ross shirt too. You look like
Yeah.
a really perv with that
Well,
shirt.
the guy who's the DJ. Who's the DJ? The radio guy?
Martin Hewitt.
Yeah, he's got the same microphone as I do. So,
dude, I love that Bob Ross shirt. I don't mean to switch topics, but yeah, it's so great.
Hey, Tim, I'm going to watch this movie this week, and I'm going to review it.
Okay.
And I'll be brutally honest.
And we'll watch the review. We'll have the review next week from Jim.
It's like this is not the Shakespeare.
Oh no, I was told this was an Academy Award winning.
Right, the first movie the guy watches is not the one you wanted to watch, right?
Yeah.
At least
You're better off watching Nightstand.
You know what's
Or I play the bitchy mom.
You know what's funny about any kind of art? It's like the songs that I do that I hate the most, people love the most. That's what's so weird about it. It's like, and I just got this like royalty check from overseas for something, and it was just crazy. They like found a cassette demo of a song that I wrote that never was anything. One of my least favorite songs. Sonically, it was horrible. They found an MP3 on the internet somewhere, and because I just registered it through BMI, they actually found out who owned the song. I don't even know where they got it from. And next thing I got If It Were You out there that gets 10,000 downloads on YouTube every other day, and I get these measly checks for 35 cents. I'm like, what? And all of a sudden, this crazy, awful tune that I think is horrible, made it onto some movie in Europe, and I get this check. It wasn't gigantic, but like $85.
$14.95.
Well, I'm just saying, you get 10,000 downloads on YouTube of your song, and you get a check of 35 cents. You're like, how the hell do you justify that? And then this one crazy song that I can't stand, that's that got on some TV show or something. It was like $85, so not big, but 10,000 downloads of a Chicago song for 35 cents. There's something weird with that. Yeah.
It drives me nuts. Don't even get me started on the whole whatever, however the algorithm or whatever they've come up with to calculate artists, like internet radio stations like the one I used to run, have like, we get killed. Like, we have to pay a ton of royalty to like a lot of money every year to run in an internet radio station. And I know the artist is getting like, but then you get the download services, and they're just even less than what it's just like, I have no problem paying artists.
Neither.
The whole,
at least get them the money.
Yeah.
At least get them their money. If they're not getting it, that means that the people collecting it are. So it's like,
look, and I agree. Like, there's a difference, and that's the sad thing, is that the whole Digital Millennium Copyrights Act didn't like, the technology when that thing was written was different, and now the technology is completely different, where like an internet radio station is so completely different than a Spotify or an Apple or Amazon, because you're downloading a song to your phone and you can listen to your song 100 times in a row, bam, 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 where I'm just giving it to you once every couple of days. It's different. So I just me on my soapbox.
No, it's good information. People
rest in peace, Chicago's variety station. You were nice
while it lasted.
Well, guys, I definitely want to thank all of you for participating. I do apologize about Todd. We are going to reschedule Todd.
I don't want to watch this show ever again.
No, it happens.
You promised a guest, and he didn't show up. I'm never watching this show again.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, we got to watch that video of him, though. By the way, some of those guys in that band, man, like John Reagan, they have a band called 4x Fate, and a lot of people in this chat room are 4x Fate, fans, and so at least I got to saw that. I saw him light up in that chat room, going, "There's John Reagan, there's this guy." So these guys. It was great that all those guests came on, and he will be back on.
Yeah, we will do it. We'll get it scheduled. Hopefully, we'll do it next month.
You got to figure out what happened to Laura too.
Well, she just messaged me and said, "Thank you for letting me on the show." So she must have had to go.
Was it up? Come back, Laura.
She just bolted. She's like, I'm out.
I don't know if maybe when she saw Jason come on, she thought that we were doing a different interview. But Laura, come back another day. I want to talk to you more, especially come back after you tour with Firehouse. I want to hear how that went.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, for sure.
For you.
And Darren, you could go have coffee with her. She's right down the street.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You guys could write music together.
Go burn the top of your mouth on some pizza. Yeah.
All right, Tod Howarth, thank you for trying to come on the show today. Also, LVictoria, thank you for coming on. Jason Sheff, thanks for your brief appearance, and we hope to see you more. For Jimmy Knight, Darren, Deborah, I am Roger the Wild Child. We'll be back next week. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook. Make sure you're subscribing and liking and everything. See you guys.
And Leland.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
Bye-bye.